Recording started! Hello, everybody! This is going to be a short secondary strange session where we introduce more characters and have only 2 hours to do it, and I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Yay!
Yep, it's great, isn't it? So,
Who do you need to force mute, by the way? Because I think someone needs to be muted, but I'm not sure.
Just Pink needs to be muted, but...
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, then leave.
Bye!
Sorry, bye!
Bye, Pig!
Yeah, Pig, out of here.
Alright, and Void doesn't need to be muted because his account has no mic.
I'm gonna server mute him anyways. Haha.
Okay. Power. Okay, so... I'm not going to explain what happened in the last session because that is going to be Cabbage's and Tix's job.
Oh dear.
Anyway, wherever Quintessence, Vivian, and Blue are, they're either in the room above, below, or off exploring Arden or something. Who cares?
They're off doing something. They're not.
They're doing something.
Wait.
Tix is actually here.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first, I want to do it with the people who are here first. So, Cabbage, you notice nothing out of the ordinary. Tixage, Cabbage has grown significantly overnight.
So, instead of being about the size of a large dog, I'm between the size of a bear and a car.
Okay.
That is my size now. And my top has not changed, unfortunately. It looks small and kind of doesn't fit on my head anymore, but it's fine.
Enough biological matter. Could you get to the size of a giraffe? Or a dragon or something?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking Cabbage that?
Yes.
You're not here yet, Amuse.
You're not here.
I'm
only
asking
Tic-Zac.
The player.
Okay, the answer is, eventually. Cabbage can have an infinite size eventually.
Oh no! Zach doesn't know anything about how biology works.
No, you don't.
Yeah, once Cabbage gets maxed out, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Zach has barely any idea how normal biology works, so as far as he can tell, this is perfectly ordinary.
Yeah!
He is a bit concerned that Cabbage will outgrow the room, but he doesn't voice that yet.
I mean, the room is pretty huge.
I mean, if Cabbage can't fit in this room, just kick him down into the giant open area. He'll be fine.
It exists.
Okay, so
That'll work.
you two. Well, actually, I should change the music to the actual room now. Excuse me. We're still on menu music. That's not good.
Get the menu.
You don't want to be stuck in the pause menu forever, do you?
That game does not.
Life.
How did we get down here?
That's a good question.
Put in the ladder.
Alright, I ate my sandwich. I'm good.
Oh, at this point, since I'm big enough, I can actually become rope between the top floor and this floor.
Okay.
So, it's fine. You can climb me now.
Alright. So, you two get a sensation of a vibration, which is strange because this world tends to have none. And then, out of the corner of your eyes, Duke, introduce yourself.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
I appear. I'm a very slight human girl with bright orange hair. And everything I'm wearing has the Fanta logo plastered all over it from my giant poofy, jacket to the grenade launcher-esque weapon I am holding to the boots on my feet.
I
And
know,
have
but it's
a
lovely.
big green leaf sticking out of the top of my headphones. And I appear. I am disoriented.
I am...
So you've got a fig leaf and grenade launcher and
the Fanta
Sorry, what?
logo. The Fanta logo over everything I'm wearing. Let me
which
I
is
should probably know that I sound quiet. Let me just turn my.
I guess I do have you turned up to 200%, and you are a little quieter than everyone else. Not by much.
Let me just. There, I have turned myself up. How's that?
You are Fanta personified.
Here is my.
Apparently, Void thinks it's still bad.
Ah!
Let me crank this. How about now?
Yeah, I was right. Fanta personified.
okay.
It's
Perfect. All right.
Oh my god.
There is my character.
beautiful.
That is fantastic.
This is
My
the
God.
first time that Tikzak saw a bunch of humans in last
He shoots
world,
Fanta?
Is this
Let Tikzak do his thing.
Alright.
Tikzak saw a bunch of humans in the last world and realized that they're all kind of the same, but didn't realize there could be more than one human in this world. So now there is. This one's orange.
This one's orange.
Orange.
And with that statement, Cabbage turns over and just charges over and is like, "Are you a plant too?"
No, that is not what. No, no. Go away.
One of
We don't. I do not want to deal with that right now. I cock-
emphasizes himself
Again!
I flick a few buttons on my launcher and point it menacingly at Cabbage.
So this launcher made of metal by any chance?
Yeah, parts of it.
Made of Fanta.
And that.
It's made of Fanta. It's made of Fanta.
It's got metal, it's got plastic, it's got electronics, it's got all the stuff.
So you know, Tikzak has magnet powers.
Yeah.
Magnet powers.
I was spectating for the first half of the last
Right.
one, so I'm
Okay,
I'm
so-
aware.
I just realized that
Exact.
everyone in this current introductory session has a T in their name.
Yes.
Wait.
Cabbage.
Wait. This is the tea session.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
no.
scientist tycoon Tsuki Thornton Throcknar. Oh no, oh no.
Huh.
Right?
That is true.
I didn't realize that.
It wasn't so random after all.
Anyway,
puts a hand on Cabbage's head thing,
Head thing.
then holds up another hand reassuringly toward this strange orange creature
Orange creature.
and says, "Hello."
Hi there. Where am I, and what have you done?
First of all, I'm not responsible for any of this.
I point the thing back at him.
Secondly, I have no idea where we are.
Ah,
Ah.
Although I do know how to get out of here.
oh.
Oh.
Well, then why
Just
haven't
don't
you
know
done
if
so
it'll
yet?
be anywhere you recognize.
Ah, that's I
certainly
see.
don't.
That's not
I
great, and it's
You know
not
what?
that's not
I'm not
helpful.
explaining this very well. Why
Guess
don't
what
I
time
let
it
Cabbage
is?
do some
It's time for someone
explaining?
else to show up.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Alright. Pinker. Introduce yourself.
I am Ragnar, the troublemaker. I am a warrior of chaos. I wear full plate armor, horny horn, and with a hatchet and big.
Hey, Cabbage.
What's up?
Roll recognition. Like roll
Oh.
knowledge of steadfast and such.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't recognize any of this. Okay.
Sweet.
Despite all of Jenny's reminding you of the chaos of the past, you know nothing.
I mean, I was never in Jenny's crew, so
You talked to Thalia a lot, remember?
yeah.
She was around.
You were around.
But
you had
no,
a chance to know.
there
this.
was a chance that Cabbage had some idea what this guy was. He does not.
So Ragnar is in full plate armor?
Yep, I have a picture of him in the RPG thingy.
Oh.
Alright, he wakes
Okay.
up, he's groggy, he sees Cabbage, he's thinking, oh god, it's one of these days. Right, Nurgle? And he speaks, Spawn of Aliel, your time is now! And he charges her with the hatchet.
Run away!
Cabbage runs?
No, I forgot. He will charge back.
Alright, opposed attacks. Both of you roll a d20. To roll a d20, Mummy, just type / roll d20 into the text, or go to the button on the left.
Gabe,
Oh, okay.
What?
my question is this a dodge or is this an attack for me?
You're both attacking.
Okay, so it's just an ordinary one.
Yep.
I got an 8.
Alright, so, Pinker, you can either A, type in / roll d20 into the Roll20's chat, or B, there's a button on the left with a bunch of dice in it, you click d20. Pinker? There he is!
Oh, there we go.
Alright, anyway, just so you know, just below the text box, you can roll at... Oh, wait, I haven't given him control of his character yet. Give me a sec.
Also, Gabe,
What?
That may be a
can
problem.
once we figure this out... I'll ask that question once we figure this out.
Alright, and you should now be able to... Pinker Z... Okay, you should now have access to replying as your character in the text box. So if you say as below the text box, you should be able to open a thing and see your Throcknar.
Chaos.
Below the text box.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta turn off my fan.
Suki has a lot of settings to flick through. Anyway, regardless, Throcknar's character sheet indicates that he can deal how much damage? 5. Cabbage has
I'll
no
take it.
armor.
I have no armor.
Right, your health bar is down here. I'll
Okay,
just
Gabe.
give you 30 on the main thing right now.
My question for you.
What?
Can I use my second attack?
Sure!
I'll do it!
Oh no!
I got a 15!
Okay,
Oh, boy.
Throcknar, roll to resist that.
Hey. Hey, hey.
No! Ah!
yeah!
Cabbage glances off the full plate armor.
Yep.
Ragnar is strong!
Okay, Tsuki and Tizak. Tic-Zac. Tic-Tac. After this initial bout, what do you guys do?
Yes, Tic-Zac. Is this normal?
Back eyes. It says, not here, no.
Okay.
Zach starts marching toward Cabbage.
I walk up as well.
All
then
right.
very firmly interposes himself.
He just keeps doing that!
And he says very calmly, Cabbage, why is
He
this one?
attacked me!
There. Turns to Grocknar.
Also, random question. What does Throcknar smell like?
Human.
He
A little
smells...
off human.
Disgusting!
Yeah.
No, he smells like maggots because he's like what he sneers those disease boys. You know, you gotta appreciate your gods.
Cabbage
One of them
identifies
has to be
human
disease.
and maggot.
I identify human.
And
Maggot human. Okay. Maggot human.
human.
Alright, I got it.
And so Tic-Tac turns to Grocknar and says, you really want to attack every creature you see?
This doesn't really feel like a corn day today. I think this is more ancient. I think no. Today's not a good day.
Today's not a good day.
Today is not a good
Today is
day.
not a good
Today
day.
is not a good day.
So, Tic-Tac clears his throat and says, well, you two have met Cabbage, clearly.
I've never seen him before.
The spawn of
I'm
Ariel?
guessing at-
Yes.
What?
You know, the plant things. It's
The what?
obligated enemies, you know? Plants.
What?
Chaos. Dead.
What?
Exactly. You should know.
I want more of me? I want to meet more of me. That would be good. I want more friends. Friends are nice.
I'm sorry, little
That
plant,
gives
but we
a
killed them all.
long-suffering look towards gives a
You
long-suffering
killed
look.
I killed a few, but we killed many. That better?
I had a moment of thinking I wasn't alone, and then you told me you killed them all. I attacked
Well,
them
to be
again.
fair, it's just a normal day, like how you plant, right? Plant.
Let's drop a limited power armor on you guys.
What's with all the armored people?
Okay,
killing?
Amuse,
This is-
introduce yourself.
Where do I appear?
Right in between the three of them.
So I see all of you turn away for a second and then look back, and suddenly there is a very obviously female woman in what appears to be a full suit of black and gray, very advanced power armor, who very quickly can I control my token?
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
Yes, I'll get that.
Oh, oops.
Controlled by. Oh, well, what name are you in here? Oh, you're Infinitron. Okay.
Yeah. I do
Naturally.
have a full picture photo.
Anyway, you have control now.
She very quickly takes a step back, raises one arm, and a section of the armor, well, no, she doesn't raise an arm, but she steps back, and a section of her left arm, splits and changes into what appears to be some kind of highly advanced weapon, and she says, alright, which one of you pulled me out of my workshop?
No.
What chaos sorcery is this?
Which one of you is the idiot mover who pulled me out of my workshop?
Also, no.
You actually.
I'm just off at the side of the room looking for suitable building locations.
Which one's this lady? I'm Amuse. Right. I can
Amuse.
barely hear Amuse.
Oh, Amuse, you'll be able to
Just
get
turn
you
it up.
quiet for. Oh, I have him on max.
Hold on.
I
Let me
can hear
fix
Muse.
that.
By the
Did
way,
you guys hear what I first said, though?
I did.
I did.
I did as well.
I did.
Backed
I
up
like
and
it to
then
ignore
pointed
it.
an arm.
My mic volume is at maximum for my headset.
Yeah, just everyone turn Amuse up to like 200.
I can hear him
Weird, my
fine.
Discord isn't allowing that. It's
Yeah,
saying
I
only
could.
100.
Alright. So,
How do I?
just for the record, I only chose Duke to go first because he was good at role playing. The rest of you were random.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How do I turn him up to 200? Because the user volume only goes up to 100 on my.
No, it goes up to 200.
Oh, you're using the Discord desktop version, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm using the Google Chrome.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't go up to 200 if you're not using the downloaded app.
Well, that's unfortunate. Turn everyone down to 50%. And then turn up your system volume.
Yeah, that might work.
Alright.
I can hear.
Sound balancing.
Sound balancing.
Just tell me when technical
Oh.
issues are completioned.
Alright. We'll wait for Masterweaver to adjust his sound. And meanwhile.
I'm.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, like.
Uh-oh.
Muse, can I hear you now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. Amuse
So-
is threatening everyone.
She does not have the gun pointed at. She does not have the weapon pointed at anyone. She just has it by her side, and she says, "I'd really enjoy it if one of you sent me back to where I was. I was working on a very important project."
You have to
Exactly. Yes, it says, as soon as we figure out how to do that, we'll do it.
Join the
And
club.
then
Join
she
the club.
really looks at Tic-Tac and Cabbage and goes, "Are you two Case 53s?
What?
This metal man speaks funny words.
I'm a woman."
This woman speaks funny words.
Exactly.
She's going to take a look around the room and looking at Cabbage and Tic-Tac and is trying to find a red omega symbol on them.
No.
There is none.
I just got 8 point stars. I'm sorry.
So what? Are you two some kind of changers then?
I'm a plant. I'm cabbage.
Cabbage is a cabbage.
I am cabbage.
You named yourself after a vegetable?
I am a vegetable.
I mean, I believe you are. You mean you are currently a vegetable, but what?
I'm pretty sure I can eat her right now. Yes.
I am always vegetable.
Exact turns to Cabbage and says, "Why don't you go up and play with the shinies upstairs?"
I can play with the shinies? So I do like a little happy dance where I'm standing and then I uncoil myself and a vine whips up to the ceiling and goes into the hole and then I pull myself up. And I'm gone. Bye!
Shiny!
That is terrifying.
This is turning into a
Plants are not supposed to do that.
Again, which one of you is the mover that pulled me out of my workshop?
Exact gives
woman in
Tycoon a
armor.
Tic-Tac was
You go.
first, let him go.
Exact gives the woman a flat look for a moment, and then takes a steadying breath and says, "We don't know."
Can I speak now?
Okay.
Yeah. We've all been kidnapped-inated. And it's not fun.
Wait,
Why are
was
you
that-
covered in the Fanta logo?
Why are you not covered in the Fanta logo?
Because I'm a normal person. Who are you, Capes?
I flick a switch on the Fanta 6-pack launcher and fire a 1 meter blob of Fanta at Tycoon's face.
Exact does not have any idea what this weapon does. So,
How
say
much?
Fanta has no effect on you besides being sticky.
Fanta has no effect. You are now covered in soda.
Can it just because my armor is special? Can we just say like it hits the armor and then just effortlessly washes off of it?
No, it sticks. Like sticky soda.
It's
There is no
sticky.
negative effect, it's just annoying.
Why the fuck do you have a gun that shoots soda?
Why do you not?
It's
Awesome.
Jack asks,
question.
"What is soda?"
Ragnar would like to know as well.
Hold
Does
on.
anyone have a glass by chance?
No. Do any of you know the name Earthbet?
No.
That does not sound like one of the realms. No.
Great.
Exact recognizes the words Earth, and I might recognize the word bet in his own language, but let me check this thing that I have here.
Clearly, Tic-Tac is struggling to remember anything, but that's obvious enough.
Tic-Tac is thinking very hard about it. Regardless, I pop a can out of just a regular old can out of a pack by my side and toss it to Throcknar.
Ragnar captures it with his simple skills.
Simple skills.
Man, who has... You! What is this?
That is soda. Pop it open. It's great. Have some. I popped one open myself.
Throcknar looks at him, smashes it with his hatchet, and takes what little sips he can. He doesn't take off his helmet.
I'm good. I usually prefer Pepsi anyway.
Heresy.
Heresy.
What?
Dr. Pepper is better.
So, none of you know where we are.
No, not in the slightest. This
And
Alright, you know what?
this is
brought you
all
here.
This is
all
gone.
Cyborg
Exact,
Boy was here first.
Exact. Decides to remember the last time people started appearing and counts down 3, 2, 1. His fingers.
All right, Mummy, your character has appeared.
I
Let's start.
crap, my brain. No, brain, don't do this.
No,
Don't you dare do
What
this.
do you look like?
Just describe what you look like.
I am a middle-aged man with a trench coat and frills and a tri-cornered hat. Covered in blood.
That
That.
that is
Hello, man of corn, I see. Nice.
That is not very family friendly of you, sir.
And
See a picture of
I have a hard time looking around at first. And like, what in the where am I? What in the places am I?
Are you too a follower of corn?
That would be a
Why would I
follower of
follow a vegetable?
I was waiting for that. Yes.
I've met some weird capes, and you guys are.
Ragnar throws his axe at the man.
Zach uses his magnetism to stop the axe in midair.
Okay. Roll to get the axe out of midair. Level 3.
All right. I will roll. Have my roller. There it is.
Where is it? There it is.
You fail. Thornton and Throcknar must now do an opposed test. So Mummy and Throcknar roll against each other.
And that's Thornton.
Throcknar's next.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I need to give him his axe. Oh wow! Okay. Okay. Mummy, why don't you drop a full picture of your character in the chat while I try to figure out how badly you can kill.
I'm sorry, you didn't.
This is the point where I realize I really need to start doing something, so I start building things in the corner. On the edge.
I start building things in the corner. All right.
Things need to be done.
Oh, by the way, Cabbage, you hear carnage going on below.
Yeah, where is the axe right now? Embedded in my shoulder, or?
Okay, so yes, he rolled a 20. The axe does 5 damage, but because you just got embedded in your shoulder, you get dealt 10.
Oh, damage!
Do you have? I'm gonna check if you have armor, Throcknar. Wait, not Throcknar. Thornton. By the way, you should be able to access your character sheet now.
I should.
You do have an armor. You only take 9 damage.
Corn is not corn.
I look at the axe, like, that's new.
There's also you're in a lot of pain, man. That was a nasty hit.
Suki building?
Suki is building, yes.
Suki is building out of the launcher. Holographic buildings are forming up and then being built out of materials from seemingly nowhere. This appears to be a box made out of force fields.
I go to remove the axe from my shoulder.
You can do that. That's no problem.
Okay.
So
At
after
least I
I'm
wasn't
done,
run through.
Yeah, after that's done being built, I come back. I'm like, Big Metal Boy, use your fancy powers and help me out here. I switched my thing to suck mode and began sucking Throcknar towards the cage.
All right, Tic-Zac, do you assist Suki in this endeavor?
Oh, the man did just attack 2 people, so yeah, I'm kind of assuming he might be a problem.
Okay, so
At this point,
So
that
I'm going to use my magnetism to make sure he can't struggle because he's wearing metal armor. So.
okay, so I'm gonna make a Suki versus Throcknar roll. Throcknar, you have -6.
Got it.
Suki rolls. Suki gets a 10.
Throcknar rolls. Throcknar gets.
Oh.
Throcknar has gotten a 0.
Throcknar gets a 0.
Throcknar is in the cage.
Fair enough.
Throcknar gets thrown through one of the sides of the force field cage and slams into the one on the other side.
Throcknar
it
is
is
hurt.
this point that
Ow.
Thornton sees Cabbage and
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to attack stance.
Kevin,
What
Kevin
manner of
just
beast
comes
is
down
this?
from the hole and just looks at us like, so what happened?
I'm
Man insulted God.
I'm flicking through buttons rapidly on every side of the force cage. Just making sure this will work.
And about Tycoon, sorry.
DM, can I start punching the walls now?
You can try. It's not gonna do much.
What if I get a D20?
For now, you are imprisoned. Once with time, maybe you'll figure
Fair
your way
enough,
out.
fair enough. Fair enough. Throcknar is not
Thornton
pleased.
prepares to attack Cabbage. He doesn't know what it is. It's not human. It must be some kind of beast.
Tic-Zac quickly moves.
It's just
between
Tic-Zac's just like,
Thornton and
no.
Cabbage. It is very clearly exasperated that everyone is
Two
attacking
beasts.
everyone.
There are 2 beasts. 2.
Throcknar requests
beasts.
his hatchet back.
Cabbage, do
What?
you say
Huh?
anything?
Cabbage is just confused and tips his head and is one of the head with the top hat and is just like, I'm a plant, not a beast. I
Beasts
eat
can come in
beasts.
many force. Many.
No, I eat the animal things, and I am plant. They're different, right? That's how this works, right? I look to Tic-Zac in hopes that actually is how it works.
Tic-Zac shrugs and says, there are animals, there are plants, and both of them can sometimes be beasts, but you are not a beast.
Yay!
So,
I admit I've never seen a plant beast before, but this. But my brain is overloaded. I am in a new situation. I'm not supposed to be here. Why is all this?
That's a good question.
And I see a metal being with flesh dripping off of it, and I don't know whether to fight or make a retreat.
Retreat where?
Down
The
the
only
hole.
exits you
Oh, wait, I don't
see
know,
are
I don't-
up and
oh.
down.
There are also 2 women with strange technology that you don't recognize, I assume.
One in bright colors, the other in no colors whatsoever.
I admit to being weary of the lady in full armor because I cannot see whether it is human or not, but at least seeing a human who is not freaking out about this.
Oh, don't you
she's
worry.
freaking out. You just
I'm
can't see
freaking
it.
out on the inside. I just seem entirely concerned with making sure my construction is working properly.
So Tycoon's weapon vanishes into her arm, and she says, "So, none of you know a place called Earthbet."
Nope.
Nope.
do you know
Never
who
heard
the
of it.
PRT are? Protectorate.
Nope.
The
Haven't killed them yet.
What kind of words are you saying? Is that even a word? Are we sure that's
They're
a word?
organizations on my home world.
Zach realizes that there aren't any chairs for anyone.
There's the mattress Blue stole.
Ah, yeah.
That's upstairs though.
Yeah. So Tic-Zac gently gestures Cabbage to step a little over this way.
Okay, he's obedient.
And then Tic-Zac moves next to the hole and just gestures down the hole. Says, "Look for yourself."
I decide my gate is also going to hold and look over the edge myself as
You
well.
see the big room that just seems to go on forever. It's circling.
Ragnar is rolling around on the ground.
I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Tic-Zac and hit him with a scan.
Oh, you have a scan spell active? Alright.
Yep.
You don't get level from PCs, but you identify him as partially flesh, partially mechanical.
How much does this cost for me? Scan.
I'm not going to worry about your stats right yet. This is just an introduction session.
Alright.
So I kept track of damage because you guys like you might
Ow.
fight, but you didn't. So
But you didn't.
Basically like a thin blue line passes over Tic-Zac's body, and Tycoon holds one of her wrists up and flicks it, and a holographic screen appears. You can't really see anything on it, but she seems to be interacting with it.
the scientist appears inside the cage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Ted! You're the last one! Introduce yourself!
Hi, I'm the scientist. Basically, I have a white lab coat, like denim jeans, and a sky blue shirt. I don't look entirely like downtrodden or anything. I have like a little gun in a holster on my hip, and I'm knocked out because I was in a bit of a combat when I came here. I am just out.
Also, it's a
Ragnar
woman,
kicks him.
even though it's hard to tell that from the
Yeah,
pixels.
woman.
Ragnar
Do you
kicks him.
Look like
Or
a
her.
pixelated humanoid.
No.
The pixels is the best art he has. It fits the style where he's from.
Yeah, it's a style where I'm from. Also, I just made it myself.
All right.
So yeah, there is no
I
more
give him
image
a-
besides this token right here. Anyway,
Okay.
Thraknar! A knocked out woman scientist has appeared inside the cage.
Kick her.
You kick her? You kick her. Really?
Ow.
Maybe she'll wake up. If she doesn't, she's out cold.
I hear this happening and I activate my dash boots.
Okay, you kick her, you know what, Ted, do you want to wake up?
Yes, but like in a little while.
Okay, so you start stirring.
Anyways,
All right.
I'm
I have refrained
dashing.
from kicking then.
I am dashing over at very high speeds.
Boom!
I suck up the scientist, plonk her outside the cage.
Oh, I need to give,
I try to follow.
you can't follow. That's not how this
You can't
works.
follow.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
You just run into the side again. It goes bzzz.
It's
Ow.
magic, isn't it?
Oh, can I have token control?
Yeah, I've given it to you just now.
I
You move it out.
nice.
You took only friend in cage. Shame. Give me. Give.
Give me.
Hey, you kick the friends in your
Yes.
cage. You don't get to keep friends, my man.
She
That's just not okay with me.
she
Also,
was either asleep or not. This is wake up call. This is normal. Normal.
Hey, Luke,
Yeah.
is there
Friends
a roof
wake
on
friends
the cage?
up.
What, Steph?
Is there a roof on the cage?
Not currently, no.
Cabbage
Didn't
kinda-
need to add one.
Cabbage climbs up on the side and just pokes his head over and just like, hi, I'm friend.
Mm.
And it just on the wall, just
I press buttons, making sure this isn't going to break
Friend.
anything.
Take me out of here. Friends! We're all friends here. Right as each. We let friends out of cage, yes, friends. Come here, plant thing. Yes.
Yes.
Thornton slightly relaxes now that Cabbage is farther away from him.
I turn one of my heads, the one without a top hat, turns towards Suki and kind of just tips the head to the side, like, "You gonna let the cage down?"
No. This is not. No, we don't do that here. No.
All three of the heads go down and become sad Cabbage.
So,
No, don't listen to
what
little
the hell
woman.
is going on?
Woman is no friend. Woman betrays you at last minute. Do not trust a woman. Trust me. I charged you. We charged back. We formed a bond. No bond with that
You know
person.
what?
No bond.
You know
I switched the setting on my thing, and I fire a 1 foot by 1 foot cube of spicy tofu at Cabbage.
Oh.
Spicy tofu?
Okay, so
Woman
in one
attacks
side,
you.
Thraknar is like being convincing, and Cabbage is really easy to convince. On the other side, Suki is feeding him.
On the other hand, spicy tofu.
Cabbage goes eat the spicy tofu.
No.
Do I get health back from that, Gabe?
You can get 1.
Okay, cool. If it'll let me scroll. Oh wait, I didn't take any damage. Oh wait, I did take damage. I took it up here.
Yeah. See?
There it is.
Alright, so, Frognar, Tick-Zack has, gotten the sensation that no one else is showing up.
So, Zack is trying to figure out, there are these 2 metal creatures and then these 3 humans. Does not quite have the concept of armor down.
Doesn't quite have the concept of armor.
What is
Also,
armor?
Something of note,
He knows
Tycoon's armor
exists.
moves really smoothly.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like,
Tic-Zack knows armor exists, but he doesn't realize that it can be full armor like Tycoon and Thraknar have, so he's kind of assuming they're made of metal like he is.
Cabbage has finished his block of tofu and looks expectantly back up to Suki like, do I have more?
I plunk another one at Cabbage, and then walk over to the scientist and say, "Hey, welcome. Don't let the guy out of the thing. Other than that, no one knows what's going on."
I'm trustworthy. You were in the cage originally. You were the
I
cage
finally
buddy.
wake up enough to have like a sense of where I am, and then I get shocked, and then roll like 3 feet into the wall.
Dodge roll!
Yes.
youth roll.
Hey, where am I? Is this outside?
Nobody knows.
I was escaping, and now I'm here.
Now
Oh, my head.
Friend, these are convicts that have escaped this cage. They have tricked me into the cage. Free me from the cage to put these villains back.
I already knew a convict. You don't seem like the same type.
What?
Can I shoot Thraknar?
Not for the barrier. Only Suki has barrier passing permissions.
I'm the only one who has barrier passage permissions, yes.
Okay.
Ragnar is safe.
Tycoon is going to actually look at the barrier and start inspecting it.
Whoa.
They're decently complex technology, but you are if you have any technical skills, you are fully able to figure out how they work.
I can also just burn a scan.
Yeah, you can.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
This must be a trick by the Great Ones.
This is quite complex. Did you make this yourself?
I did not design this one, no, but I'm well versed in all of
So
this
you're a
sort of
tinker?
technology. Yes, that is part of what I do. Yes,
You're a tinker like me.
I suppose. Yes, that would count. Yes, I suppose.
What's your
I
specialty?
like containment of creatures, creature containment, and care, and and science. We make and resource gathering. So
Exactly.
industrial and industrial and creatures.
Zach,
The woman nods
this
and
is-
she says, "That's quite diverse."
Zach
Huh?
takes his.
You kind of
magnetic-
need it in my field of work.
All right, Tic Zac, what are you doing?
taking my magnetic claws and just bringing them together to get everyone's attention.
All right.
I've been here for a while. I can explain what I know. Come over here.
I'm
still wary of the-
skip over to Tic Tac.
I'm still wary of metal flesh creature.
Metal flesh creature.
I don't know what you are. You not look human,
Oh, wait,
but you can at least hold. You're at least capable of speech. Although that's not saying much. But what's the word? Compared to that beggar.
the beggar. Anyway, Cabbage, you hear Tic Zac summons as well. You can come down if you want.
Well, Cabbage is picking up the dimensional hopping things because they're the shinies and is coming them back. Is taking them with him.
All right. Well, I guess you're right. None of the new ones have their vibrations in mind yet.
He's got
no.
the shinies in his hands as he uncurls back down and comes back down and just runs up to Tic Zac, holds up the shinies and is like, "Shinies!"
I'm just
And I am
bewildered.
keeping my distance.
Cabbage
That
brought
monster
too
still
much
freaks
back.
me out.
Cabbage brought too much back, but she does have the jackal and the mechanical coin.
I brought a bunch of stuff. I brought a lot of shinies.
Zach very carefully picks up the jackal and holds it up for everyone, including Throcknar, to see.
Everyone who wasn't here previously feels it vibrate, unlike everything else in the room.
It's vibrating.
It speaks to your souls as if it's a resonance.
Tycoon points her weapon at it.
It doesn't feel threatening.
It's just
Zach.
mysterious.
Threatening, threatening. It's doing something.
The technology that has extended out of Tycoon's arm doesn't really appear to be able to fit inside of where the armor, like how big the armor actually is. But it's extending from somewhere.
I mean, there's a walking plant. That's not very impressive.
And she says, "I am not going anywhere near that."
I'm going to iterate
it's
again,
your-
Tycoon. It is not threatening at all.
Tycoon comes from a world where there are people who can do things with their minds, like make you think that certain things aren't, like, threatening.
Yeah, and you would not be able to resist that even if you knew.
The fact that it's not
Well,
threatening.
it's not threatening, but
So it
you
is
know,
threatening.
Tycoon is
It's just paranoid.
suspicious.
All right.
Zach says, "This is the only way out of here." Oh,
Well, technically, Tic Zac, that's not
Now,
true. You can
okay.
take them yourself based on the memory.
Way
Zach,
out of here.
how
goes
am I-
on to explain-
How am I supposed
Zach.
to trust any of this?
Zach goes on to explain what the jackal and the vibrations are.
All right, so since Tic Zac's not going to explain it in full word, and because he keeps cutting out every now and then, I'll go ahead and explain it. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, the vibrations are attributed to any object from a certain world. If you have access to that object in its original state, you can feel its vibration and, in theory, translate to that location with enough meditation. Once you've translated somewhere once, you have its vibration permanently stored in your memory.
Cool.
To do the translation, you have to meditate, and while it's perfectly easy and you're naturally able to do it, and it seems like it takes no time at all, it takes 4 hours.
Takes 4 hours.
It's like a hunter's lantern. Takes you to somewhere else.
Now, you guys currently
But-
have access to Arden and the other place you haven't gone with the strange technological coin.
So it's So it's a warp gate. But not as cool.
Zach very deliberately does not mention what happens when someone translates to another world.
When?
Details about their arrival by it.
Okay,
Specifically,
so
the
we're gonna.
transformation stuff.
So are we gonna? We're
I'm just
gonna
taking in
we're
all
gonna
the
go
info.
a place, or are we gonna just kind of sit around here some more? And what are we going to do with the murder man over here? That seems like an important thing to do, because I don't think we should just leave him.
Let's take him. He's friend.
Friend.
I'm just in the corner watching everything. I assume this is normal for what this place is.
Unfortunately, yes.
But furthermore, I assume that this is just what every place is, because I've only really been in one place for like the past however many years.
Oh, well, all things considered, that place was about as chaotic as this.
Mm-hmm.
Zach puts down the jackal and says, perhaps we should know more about each other, since he hasn't really gotten any names from any of these people.
Yes, of course. I am Tsuki, head resource manager for Fantacore.
Tycoon for now.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. People just call me the scientist. I'm not sure if they'd like to use my other name, but the scientist it is.
Did I ever say my name?
Cabbage kind of sits up and is just like, I'm Cabbage.
You look nothing like a cabbage.
Well, he kind of does. He is a cabbage. He's just a monster cabbage.
His leaves are cabbage shaped.
He is kind of cabbage shaped, yes.
Vaguely reminiscent of a cabbage.
Yeah. It's like cabbage if like a chaos spell went wrong.
I haven't seen cabbage in decades. The only thing down where I was broccoli.
Broccoli doesn't taste very good.
Call me Tycoon for right
It
now.
was alright.
I think only Thornton and Throcknar haven't actually induced themselves.
Who are
Thornton.
you, good sir?
Who are you, good sir?
Oh. Thornton
Yeah.
of Yarnum.
Thornton. Interesting. Well,
And then everyone's head slowly turned to
Hey.
look at the Chaos Man in the cage.
Okay, Cabbage is no longer being bribed with tofu, and so has kind of climbed back into the cage and is offering Throcknar to climb over him, or climb on him over the wall.
I think it's opportunity.
Zach,
is he in there for a reason?
I am.
I see this happen from over here and start just pelting Throcknor's head with cube of tofu after cube of tofu.
Okay, so is there like cube of tofus in the cage then, Luke?
There are cubed tofus everywhere.
All right, Cabbage gets in the cage and starts eating the tofu.
I hide inside the cabbage. Anyway.
Okay, Cabbage is now at full health. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
If we are introducing ourselves, I am the Chaos Warrior of the Great Realm of Fire, Throcknar the Troublemaker. I make trouble.
Yeah, you don't say. You don't say.
Hi.
I am Tikzak, Boa of Spheres Magna.
Very nice. And cabbage is just cabbage, I assume?
Cabbage is cabbage.
Cabbage is as cabbage does?
Cabbage is stuffing his face. Yum, yum, yum,
What
yum,
is
yum,
Snoopy
yum, yum.
setting up over here?
I need to unload because I was in the middle of transporting several things. I need places to put them.
You want them now?
And-
you want them now?
Yes.
Wrong spot.
Does
You
your
want
weapon
them now?
contain extra-dimensional storage?
Yes.
It is at this
yes.
point that Thornton realizes his items are gone, including his blood. Files.
Tycoon is really quickly gonna check her
What?
armor for her
Darn it!
tools.
I have just accidentally sewn something I wasn't supposed to.
Oh no,
What? Where?
that's
Where?
unfortunate. You can edit it out of the
Yeah,
video.
the video.
It's fine. Spookiness.
It's-
Anyways, yes.
GM, do I sell off my tools?
Whoa.
Yes, you have your tools.
Oh my god, you're a slime rancher!
So each
Blobulon?
of these cages is filled with 50 copies of each of these creatures.
Why, for sake, do you have so many blobulons?
Why do you have
Because
so many
they're
biotinker
helpful.
creations?
Is this a Nurgle thing? This is looking like a Nurgle thing here.
They killed billions.
You'll be fine. Just don't touch the sparkly ones.
Biotinkers usually are known for
I-
destroying cities and things.
Are you sure?
I assure you, I know exactly what I'm doing, and this is all perfectly
Strange
safe.
creatures.
I'm
Are they
certified
tameable?
in slime ranching. Yes, they're tameable.
Can I have a pet?
Splitting. What if they start splitting?
Who's asking for a pet?
Frognar is asking for pet. I had pet
Aye,
before,
aye.
but it was pet. Yes.
Duke, are you talking? I can't hear you. Hello?
Is
Did everything go die? Uh-oh.
Zach actually looks at the cages,
Internet's
then
died.
walks up. Or,
Is the internet,
Uh-oh.
is the internet back?
Here?
Yeah.
Is the internet
hear
back?
me?
Everyone good?
Yep.
I'm
Anyone
here.
hear me? I'm here.
I can
You
hear.
hear me?
Okay,
I can hear.
I can
Are
hear.
we back? Are we back? All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Hi.
People hear me.
Yes.
All right, and I did realize I
Such
forgot the
strange
scientist thing
creatures.
too, so let me get it out.
Oh, the scientist thing. Scientist has a thing.
I've never seen these blobulons before.
These are slimes.
Where'd you get
Slimes.
so many biotinker
I mean,
creations?
They look exactly
They-
like blobulons.
They live on the planet I live on. You know, they just kind of live there. We farm them for resources. They're great.
Oh. From.
The scientist has a bug.
Are these slimes violent?
No, but if you stand too close to the mosaic cage, you'll get lit on fire by the sparks floating in the.
Oh no, it happened again.
Are you
Are we back?
capable of making?
No? Darn it.
Super
Ow.
Space Turtle.
Okay.
You
Um,
followed?
The problem is, internet is dying.
Uh-oh.
For who?
All three of us in the Stewart household.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So, we're gonna try to let it settle down for a bit. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
Oh. Go.
So anybody have stories? Yes. Frognar likes stories.
Alright.
All right. Hello.
I mean, I spent all my time in one dungeon, but, me and Space Turtle here could probably tell you a few tales.
Yes.
We're in
I
a
am bored.
dungeon.
Oh.
All right. Are we back?
We're back.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. We need to wait for Zesty.
Kumquat. Hello. You are
Welcome back.
All right. Just don't check. Luke, you there?
Yes.
Kumquat, you there? Oh no.
Did you say Luke or Duke?
Yes.
Oh no.
Kumquat, you there?
Another name known.
Another name known.
Uh-oh. She's having such trouble.
Oh no.
Poor Cabbage.
I'll be right back.
Cabbage is going in and out of existence.
Have you tried using your phone?
So we'll look at the roll 20.
Oh, you're looking at that?
You have to look at roll 20. There's a lot of pieces on it.
I kind of just been staring at the Discord screen.
Why?
I've got them up side by side.
I mean, I have both up too, but roll 20 is more important. It's possible to. I'm recording only the roll 20 screen.
I'm looking at roll 20.
Yeah, there's slimes on it.
I'm looking. Yes, there are slimes on it. I'm looking back down the hole again.
Yeah, can we get 9 of each, Gabe, just so we can fill the things?
I don't want to overload the system.
Okay.
Minimize. I only gave you another hunter because someone wanted a pet.
Okay.
That was me, Frognar, the troublemaker.
No, Throcknar can't have it. It's mine.
I specifically requested for pet first. I called dibs.
Yes, but it's already mine.
Dibs never works. Someone else just
Frognar
decided-
has means to make
Dibs.
pets his own.
That sounds terrifying.
That is worrying.
That worries
I'm sure
me.
That's okay.
Be
Bring
one
the ball beyond throat like this.
thing.
That one looks like it has sharp teeth.
Okay, am I here?
Oh, you're finally here.
Yeah. Hey.
Yay.
Ah. Okay,
Yay.
Duke gave me the phone, and so now I have a phone. It only has 40% battery though, so that might not last for very long.
Well, we only have an hour left.
Alright, my suggestion
Okay,
was...
I wonder.
Especially if you turn off the
I
screen.
wonder if I jump off and fall up to the hunter's dream again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Tigzac,
Now
you
my
were
seat.
trying to explain to everyone how to travel before everything went to crazy.
Yeah. I
Well,
explained how to travel, but I didn't explain the results of travel.
Yep.
They deliberately. I avoided telling them what happened when they got there.
He's avoided telling us anything.
I wasn't there for that. I don't think.
Wasn't there?
I was either not there or knocked out.
You were there. It was after everyone was already in.
Hmm.
You were awake. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
So you need an original object and a concentration. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
pretty much.
Or memory.
enough.
You can, if you've done it before, you can do it again.
Memory.
So we're gonna go somewhere.
Oh, that was me.
Zach decides.
Ah,
Wait, Jim.
What?
Does that technically mean, like, what we have on us is technically not the original items then?
For whatever reason, you all have been wiped of your vibrations entirely. You have none.
Alright.
We're all dead.
I was gonna say copies, but that works.
Even the
We're all
slimes have
dead.
no vibration. That said, if you reproduce the slimes in a certain area, they'll take that area as stuff.
Okay, oh, wait, the slimes have vibration?
No, not right now.
No.
They all came with you. But if you reproduce them and get more, they will take on
Okay.
the vibration of where they were.
And Tic-Tac points to the hole in the roof and says, "The control room is up there."
You don't
Oh,
actually
cool.
have to translate from there, you know.
I know. I'm just telling them the control room is up there, and the rest of
what is down there?
A big open space.
What is down?
It's big and it's open and far. You know.
You
haven't had a chance to explore that area yet.
I'm not big enough yet.
Who knows where Contestants is? Probably off exploring Arden. Who knows?
I don't know if any of you fly
Thank you,
down
good.
there.
Are you gonna?
I mean, I could take a look, but I don't see anything from up here that needs to be looked at.
Is the SST thing a slime or what is that?
It's the super space turtle. It's the scientists.
Kind of.
Ring.
Someone's doing this.
Uh-oh.
It's toast. Okay, we're back. I'm getting tired of this.
All right,
Uh-oh.
we back.
You lost
All right.
connection to the server.
Okay,
We're back
yes,
now.
We're back. Okay. So, before you guys can go to Arden, you have to deal with Throcknar. Not Throcknar. Yeah, it is Throcknar, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're not
throw it
going
there.
to the new place? Cabbage wanted to go to the new place.
I don't have preparation for the new place, and you would take longer than an hour.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
oh,
I guess
Oi.
we want to do some
Whoa.
exploring in Ardent then. All right.
oh.
Ardent. What is ardent?
That's the place Tic Tac said we could go.
It's desert. It's
I-
very much,
I-
very much sand.
Sand
Tree.
all over my armor.
And
Ugh.
Well, the area you're in is very wooded, but yeah, very much sand.
Wait.
Very much sand.
I don't think I've ever been to a desert before. I've spent so long in Yarnum. I've
Is my
forgotten
hatchet
what
still in his
everything
shoulder?
outside is. It's been such a long night.
I throw this man upstairs.
Question.
Get him up and
Is my hatchet still in his shoulder?
He's removed
No,
it, but you
I
don't have
took
your
it
hatchet
out.
back. You do not have your hatchet.
No, I know. I don't. have
I
mine.
took it out and dropped it on the ground.
I better not lose that.
It'll get better. It'll heal.
I don't care about you. I care about my hatchet.
Oh, do
So,
you want it? Cabbage looks up and is like, "Oh, I can get."
Yes. Get it.
Are you
Thank
sure
you.
you want him to have his
Oh,
hatchet?
oh no, that does not seem like a good idea.
No. Here you go, and I drop it in front of you, kind of like a dog playing fetch.
Oh no.
I grab it securely. It's now part of me again.
Cabbage is a little
I
fast,
am
by the
armed.
way. You've noticed that she, for her size, moves quickly.
Cabbage is zoom.
Kroknar has made friend in Zinchian sense. He now has ally.
Friends!
Friend!
Well,
Cabbage
I
is kind of
still
just
don't have
swirling
order.
around inside the cage because he's with his friend.
I walk up
Ragnar
to
does
the
a little
side, and I add a roof. And then I back away. I'm like, that'll hold,
do-
right?
I make
Cabbage might have
I do-
enough strength to mess with it.
Oh, Cabbage absolutely will be able to get out, but Cabbage doesn't know
Right
he's
now,
trapped at the
Cabbage
moment.
doesn't want to get out. Cabbage is just playing.
You perhaps have more of these containment units.
I'm running pretty low on materials at the moment. I look at the side, I'm like, yeah, I could probably build one, maybe two more, but there's other things I should build to get production rolling. So we need to get materials, honestly, is what we need.
Oh, you simply don't. You aren't
But
an infinite supply tinker then.
No, I don't have infinite amounts of raw materials on me. That would be cool, but no, I don't. I don't have that.
I haven't made enough money in order to buy one of his fabricators yet.
Fabricator would be nice. Fabricator would be very nice. I've never
So
had
what
one.
does Arden
want
look
one.
like?
I do
If I-
believe
if I may
I could be given
Thornton is asking what
Exactly.
Arden looks like.
Arden seems to be a. We've only been to a small area, but it's mostly a, as far as I can tell, a normal planet. Or moons.
That you have no idea how little that narrows it down.
It's a normal planet. It's got plants and it's a desert and there's the city and then there's these weird jackal people. I don't know. They kind of just stand around and
Jekyll
shiny,
people?
Jackal.
and they do things. Yeah.
Jackal people. That's odd, but okay.
The city is a walled city, citadel.
Okay. So we gonna go or what? And are we bringing Throcknar or not?
Zach is actually kind of reluctant to go off with another group of strangers. If there was someone
Bring
other
the
than
friends.
Cabbage, sure, but right now he realizes he'd be the only guide, and he is not willing to deal with that right now.
It would be nice if you guys could go over there. Just saying, for my
Yeah.
sake.
Onward!
Actually,
No.
Cabbage can initiate it if she wants.
Oh yeah.
Throcknar convinces Cabbage to just hop.
Cabbage is in the chamber with Throcknar, and that means
Cabbage and
Oh,
Throcknar
man.
are going. Let's go.
Okay, you see the two of them enter the trance.
Cabbage just kind of lays on Throcknar and just begins to focus on the vibration, just like, oh.
I'm flat on my back on the ground, crushed by cabbage.
But surprisingly, you don't mind after the first second.
Yeah.
Zach gives the
Oh,
cage
boy.
a look, eyes, just holds out the jackal to Tycoon.
Very, 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 very reluctantly, she places her hand on it.
All
You're in
right.
charge now.
Oy, oy.
Zach walks off.
Zach leaves. He's not going. Okay.
Zach says, "You're in charge now," and walks off.
Okay. So here's the thing. There's no way you can know this, but without someone who's been there previously in the link, they will appear at the start point, not inside the room. So they're not going to appear in the same place.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be
Oh
great.
boy.
We
Alright.
need to learn this somehow. Might as well.
So does
Okay.
Tycoon just fall into a trance then?
So I'm just gonna be in the middle.
I may as well do this.
All right. So you
Circle
all
of
fall into a
friendship.
trance. You can take
Circle of friendship.
Circle of friendship. Circle of friendship. Okay. So
Circle of friendship.
Tic-Tac watches. You have a chance to watch for like 4 hours to see how long this truly takes place. It's taken a long time. Do you ever decide to go with either of them at any moment?
Zach very reluctantly heads over to the cage and puts a hand on the cage so he can at least be watching Throcknar and Cabbage. Make sure they don't destroy everything.
All right. So you coming with them?
This group.
Yeah.
This other group is going off on their own.
All right. So
This is gonna
I'm
be
going
a
to
disaster.
roll to see if you can form a contact through the barrier. Guess what? You succeeded. All right. So Cabbage, Throcknar, and Tic-Tac disappear first. All right. First time we get to roll the translation roll.
Uh-oh.
So, Cabbage, you were the initiator. You get to roll it.
Okay. Do I have any negatives because I'm bad at focusing?
No, not at all. This thing is it's become
Okay.
second nature
I
to you.
just zoom.
Yep.
Zoom, zoom.
By the way, Arden is
I
level
got a 9.
crap. I need to figure out what level Arden is. Hold on a sec.
Level 0.
Level 1.
Level 0. Level 1.
Level 3. Level 20.
600.
Level 20.
It is level
Okay.
600. Everyone will die instantly.
Okay, let me
Well.
just go. Crap, I can't
Level
check. So you guess
222.
what? I'm going to say it's level 3. Congratulations, you just succeeded. Okay, Tycoon, roll level 3 translation check.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, it was fun.
You fail.
You failed.
Roll 1d100 to see what happens.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no.
like wild magic all over again.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
no.
98.
Oh my.
Oh. Okay.
Where do we go?
That is
Where
like
do we
the
end
worst
up?
possible outcome.
Oh.
God damn it.
So, because I don't have time to roleplay that, I'm going to reduce you to 90.
No, no!
Oh, come on.
Okay. 98 is translate to a random recursion.
Random
Random
A
world.
what?
Completely random world.
Random world. Random world.
Which,
Oh, that's what you've done.
so instead, I've reduced it down to
To
you
90.
go to Arden, but you appear somewhere dangerous.
Oh,
God
we're,
damn
we're
it.
just entering combat immediately.
Okay, so we're gonna, because the combat is gonna be awkward. So, you do not appear in the default location. You do not appear in the hotel where the other three are gonna appear. Oh, the you three appear in the hotel just fine. Actually, I have a small scene to do
Yay.
with you, so I'm actually gonna do you three
back to
first.
Alright.
Okay.
So let's set music to Arden.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
I like
Not
this
it's me
question, kid.
rolling
Troublemaker
back.
got the best deal.
It's
Oh,
all
no.
Tic-Zac's fault for not coming with us, because he knows what he's doing. You see, we didn't read the instruction manual. Tic-Zac didn't relay instructions properly, so we're all
I mean,
lost now.
Tycoon is able to handle herself.
Clearly not.
At least that's the situation I'm used to.
Well, we're all going to be
Yeah,
suddenly in
Tic-Tac-
combat here, so...
Tic-Tac did not know about any of these side effects, so
He just assumed it worked.
yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
it kind
so-
of worked really easily for us the first time, so.
Cabbage, Tic-Zac, and
question.
Thornton are in a certain
Throcknar.
spot.
Rocknar.
Throcknar, right.
Throcknar.
Which I need.
It's a
The
lot of
symbols are in the
T-Vigs.
lower spot. You need to give Throcknar control by Tinker.
Oh, Gabe, can you make the cabbage symbol big because Arden still allows me to be a plant?
Right, yeah, you're still playing. Okay,
That'd be a
Throcknar.
big-
Guess what, Throcknar? You basically don't change, except your armor designs change from chaos to some sort of weird Egyptian symbolism.
Rocknar is confused, but Rocknar also knows Zinch, so this is probably one of his shit.
Alright, and I need to refill Tix's health bar. He's fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, you three are in the hotel. Well, not the hotel room. The room the guards got you. You guys have actually. I'm going to say you guys have come back and forth here a few times. You don't know anything else, but it's just you know that it works. So, okay, the three of you are not shocked at all. Well, I mean, Thornton, Throcknar is. This is going to drive me insane.
Throcknar.
Throcknar is a little shocked, but he changed almost nothing, so he has no adjustment period. He is still a very armored warrior. No basic changes at all.
My
Functional
armor.
changes, basically none.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I have the best deal out of everyone, and I was the one causing the most trouble. I like.
Okay, so
Thanks, kid.
all right. So the three of you are there, but you notice that there's someone at the door waiting for you, as if he was waiting for you to show up.
I wave.
Tic-Tac?
How many arms?
He has one arm.
3.
Oh, okay. Tic-Tac,
3 vines wave.
there was someone waiting for you to show up.
Zach looks at this someone. Is it human otherwise?
It's human at first glance. It's like, ah,
Does
there
it
you
smell
are.
human?
No. Well, actually,
What
a
is it?
little bit, but it smells like the homunculi again.
Ah.
But then he's like, he holds his hands up.
Okay.
He holds his hands up. I have no intention of harming you.
I'm like, does cabbage attack immediately?
He saw you. He was ready for you. He said, I have no intention
Okay,
of harming you.
Cabbage still bares all his teeth and gets in an attack stance. He's ready.
I am just here to express my sincerest apologies for the acts of our agent a few days ago. He was sent to observe and report, not attack and destroy. Our Lord is not a warmongering monster who seeks to destroy everything, from what the people here would tell you. I just feel like we got off the wrong foot. I am one of his personal clear homunculi, and I wish to express my sincerest condolences and ask what we can do to smooth the relations between your interesting group and our nation in the Deep South. He actually bows slightly.
Cabbage cannot take all this pretentious talk, and so he turns to Zigzag with a questioning tip of his head and just like,
I have dodge intent as one of my focus abilities.
Okay, you want to use that? Gauge intent.
Gauge dodge.
Gauge. It's
Oh,
gauge.
right.
Gauge intent 2 int. It only costs you 1. Roll your int.
Okay, where did I
roll
put
your
my
rolly
roller?
thing.
Or it keeps vanishing.
All right. You're not sure.
You have no idea.
Oh, that's think is it cut out?
Cabbage, who is this man? What's going on here?
His friends tried to eat us, but I ate them instead. Yeah.
Cabbage, you are all right.
Out.
You are all right.
What's that,
Kevin's
Tic-Zac?
very happy about this.
What's that, Tic-Zac?
I was wondering if I cut out because the music suddenly cut out.
Oh, your internet must have cut out. The music's still going for me. Alright, anyway.
Yeah.
The clear homunculus, who looks much like a human, like it's hard to tell otherwise, is looking at Tic-Zac because he recognizes Tic-Zac as the responsible one.
And Cabbage is the pet.
Tic-Tac, very.
He doesn't say
Tic-Tac
anything
is
about.
wondering.
Wondering what?
Am I
Now you are
Tic-Tac.
cutting out.
cutting out?
Yep.
Okay, you should be good now.
Oh no.
Tic-Tac wonders why this homunculi would be interested in an otherwise perfectly normal group. Also remembers that the red homunculi said you don't belong here, so clearly this homunculi knows about world jumping somehow. So what he says is, why exactly is there a war?
War? Oh, you misunderstand. Our Lord and Savior is the incarnation of war. There is not actually a world war going on. They're just skirmishes.
Skirmishes can be just as damaging as an outright war.
Yes, but I will remind you that we do not share a border with this kingdom. We are far from it. We're at the south, they're at the north.
What is between you?
Several other kingdoms.
The middle.
The middle.
See, the cabbage
Cabbage is
understands.
like,
There is a
"The
vast
middle!"
ocean. There's a vast ocean. There is the wood. There is the other nation, which no one likes.
Zach is very suspicious about this, but man seems genuine to his.
And Clear Monk
Hey,
is like,
poor
still,
roll.
what can we do to repay our debt?
What debt is there to repay?
Can I have some fish?
I mean, he cocks his head. He's like, you do not wish for compensation for one of our own attacking you unprovoked.
I want fish.
The one who you attacked is not here. You cannot compensate her without her presence.
You are part of the group, and furthermore, I can compensate through you. I have a feeling she has a connection to you.
What compensation would you offer?
Well, we can offer you money if you wish, or simply a deed, should you have a specific one in mind.
Do you have
I
skulls?
believe I
The homunculus ignores Thraknar.
feel uncomfortable accepting compensation for the one who was injured, as it was.
Well, it is
injury.
compensation for your group as a whole, for there was an entire situation. You were all targeted.
Cabbage kind of tips his head to the side and just like, why aren't you talking to the pony lady? Because she's here too.
Where is she?
Somewhere.
The homunculus ignores Cabbage.
Zack sighs and says, "I will consider your offer."
Very well. I will return in a day. I'm not giving you an exact time. It'll be just sometime within a day. Until then,
Oh.
and he poofs like magic. So, at this point, we're going to go. You're going to figure out what the other guys were up to. Okay.
Ooh,
Sense
let's
them,
go.
or-
You're welcome.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Tycoon, Suki, Thornton. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this quickly because we don't have a ton of time. It's going to be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess.
Okay, so you three and the space turtle looks like. Oh, and the scientist, right? Let me just give
Yeah,
your
the space
symbols control. Save. That's controlled by Mummified Kitty. Save. This one's controlled by. That one already has Ludo's control on it. And Amuse, or Infinite Run. Alright. So, and I'll just keep the Space Turtle's icon, because it's not a Space Turtle anymore, it's just an ordinary turtle, but sure.
Does he have a gun?
No, he does not. He has magic fireball breath.
He can shoot fireballs. He's a dragon.
Okay, so I didn't actually write up full descriptions, because I didn't expect you guys to be in combat.
Space turtle.
So, here's the
You're
thing.
just a turtle now.
We're going to try to abstract this so I don't have to do a bunch of numbers in half an hour. Okay? Is that okay with everyone?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll just do a quick description and get you guys your forms later. So, scientists, you are still human. Because humans, if they are human, remain human. You have lost your lab coat and it's become replaced with a traveling cloak. And
I don't think I can move.
your default gun form is now, apparently, a crossbow.
Switch to the in the top
I've never seen it like
in
that
the top
on my
left.
hip,
There's a
but-
like mouse button. Click that so you can move stuff around.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Alright, so
There you go.
the scientist, traveling cloak, human, dirtier than usual. Your turtle is now just a turtle and not very fast, but it can shoot fireball out of its mouth. Your gun is just a crossbow, though you know that won't stay that way. Alright, so Thornton, you don't change all that much, except all your guns are gone and replaced with bladed weapons.
Aww.
Tycoon!
Wait, like throwing?
Throwing, yeah.
Throwing bladed. Okay.
Tycoon! You no longer have the power armor, instead you have full plate covered in magic runes.
Ooh, magic armor.
Amuse, you still here?
Yep, I'm still here. I'm just writing down notes.
Yeah, I'll give you full rules and everything later, because this was not supposed to happen. You were supposed to succeed and just be lost.
We were
Tsuki,
just
you
supposed
have
to.
a drastic change. I mean, you're still
you
human.
don't.
Oh.
Your hair is the same, but you don't have your launcher anymore, or any Fanta.
My launcher, no, my Fanta.
Instead, you are covered head to toe in crystals that you know are explosives.
Explosives.
Your new focus
How
is going to be
about-
explosives based.
All right, how about my dash boots? Those still function or no?
You have swift enchanted boots. Yes.
Okay, I got speed boots.
Is the armor still fully sealed?
No. Anyway, you appear in the midst of an ongoing bar fight.
Oh God!
And the thing is, you guys are all disoriented from the change, even if there wasn't much. This is the first time you've translated. So, you're shocked, confused, your turtle is blow-breathing fire, and there's jackal people punching humans across the face, magic ice bolts flying, and the bar is on fire.
Oh no!
This is what happens when you don't clean dishes properly.
And, Suki, would you mind
Yeah?
throwing an explosive?
All right, I take a couple off of the crystals and just chuck them in random directions.
And that is what Cabbage, Tic-Zac, and Throcknar hear. The explosion as the bar's windows get blown out.
I assume all of my tools are now magical.
Street, right?
What?
I assume all of my tools are now magical.
Yeah, there's no technological tools. In fact, the technology simply doesn't work here.
Oh, so I'm no longer a tinker here.
Nope. I'll have to figure out what you are later.
You're a rune crafter.
Cabbage is just like, I want to go, and so he jumps out the window or the door or whatever the nearest exit is and starts running.
I hear noise. I'm gonna go towards it.
Boom!
Alright, Throcknar, you follow.
Cabbage.
Throcknar? Pinker, you there? Oh no, he's gone. He's dead.
Oh, no,
no.
sorry. I was
Dead.
reading.
So what do you do, Throcknar? You follow the cabbage?
Yeah, I follow Kevin.
Alright, Tic Zac, you're alone.
Congratulations, you just jumped out a window, Throcknar.
Eyes and considers jumping out the window, but instead goes down the stairs.
Alright, so the bar is on fire. People are shouting and screaming. People are, most of them are drunk. Stumbling nonsense. There's a giant plant in the middle of it all. And it's all just a big heap of insanity. And then a Kephalim of Law shows up with the green glow like quintessence and shouts a word that none of you understand, but every last one of you simply have to stop for a second to listen to its beauty. It's so powerful and shocking. And like that, the fight is over, and everyone looks kind of awkwardly around. And then toward nervously at the law, Kephalim's like, hi there. She folds her arms.
I'm wondering why I have nothing in any of my pockets anymore.
I'm trying to get my armor to work.
I'm just
I
fiddling
could
with
have you
things.
all arrested. Even the plant.
We
What
went
about
to
the turtle? Got
cause
here?
this. We just appeared here.
What about
What's
the
going
turtle?
on? We were not informed.
I almost killed a man.
Exactly.
Huh? What?
By the way, you four only recognize Cabbage.
dude.
The other two are just strange.
Hi, Cabbage.
Hello,
What's
Cabbage.
happening?
Cabbage
Dad,
turns over to
it's a
Tic Zac,
creature.
and it's just like, what do we do? I don't
Plant
know.
creature again.
I'm sorry. A lot just happened in a few seconds. What's so?
You
Kephalim is yelling, and then what?
okay? So the Kephalim was yelling. She used the law word that Quintessence has the access to, and everyone stopped in their tracks. And then she claimed she could arrest everyone, including the plant.
I'm going to say Tic Zac actually arrived a few seconds after this because he was taking the stairs.
Yeah, he does.
Stairs.
Tic Zac steps in, looks at Throcknar, looks at Cabbage. Does he recognize the other? Or translated?
The scientist's face is the same. So yes.
So's mine.
Yeah.
And Thornton's. Tycoon is not.
He the same.
All right. So you guys
Tycoon
do
is
eventually get
panicking.
together in a group, and the Kephalim is still glaring at all of you. But she's
I
like,
am now looking carefully at the explosive crystals.
explosive crystals.
These are explosive crystals.
What'd you expect?
I beg your pardon, but we just got here. How can you hold us responsible for something that we just ended up in the middle of?
And
I
she's
hide
like-
my bloody axe.
She looks around and just sighs a little bit. Like, there's no way I can arrest all of you at once. Just don't have bar fights, people. You make the city look bad.
This
We
wasn't our
arrived in the
fault. We
middle.
just appeared here.
Yeah,
The
right.
city
That's
is
what they
bad.
all say.
I'm
That-
just
that-
surprised
that-
Throcknar
You just
didn't
used
pull
the
out-
master. You
realized-
just mastered us.
Your city is bad.
If that is something that
Who
is a
said
normal
my city
occurrence
is
of-
bad? Which one of you was it?
It was I.
Not I. Not I.
Okay,
This is bartender
troublemaker.
weapon for
so
these
the
things.
Kephalim walks right up to
I am
Throcknar,
getting away from Throcknar.
and she glares Throcknar in the face. My city
I
sucks, you
think we
say.
should leave. I think we should leave.
No, I said it was bad. If it sucked, it would have been an improvement.
That's so dumb that she doesn't know how to respond to that. Amuse, we'll worry about that later.
Mother!
Jack is going to casually shepherd everyone who is not Ragnar out of the bar.
Yeah, I'm going.
We're dipping. Peace.
And she looks at Throcknar.
Then
And
comes
she
back for Cabbage. Not necessarily comes back for Cabbage and pats her and just says, "Let's get out of here."
But
Before Throcknar gets murdered.
Cabbage, it is alright. This is between me and the man.
the lady.
The man.
Okay. She uses the word again. This time you can resist. Roll to resist, level 3.
On who?
Throcknar.
Everyone?
Throcknar.
Oh, just Throcknar?
Just Throcknar. Throcnar's the only one she's actually specifically targeting this time. Whoa, you resist! She tries to throw a punch at you, but you stop it.
I
Just
headbutt her.
catches the fish.
Okay, roll for headbutt.
Is it fight? Is it fight? Is it fight?
Roll for headbutt.
What are you?
Okay, you headbutt her hard enough that she staggers back.
I run away. I escape into the night.
Nice, and
I do not know that creature. I do not know that man in the plate armor. Nope. Nope. Nope.
We do not know this man.
So
Cabbage knows him. Cabbage is like, yay, friend!
and the woman, the female
That is your
jackal,
problem.
the female jackal like takes a look at Cabbage, Throcknar, the blood pouring out of her forehead. She turns and leaves.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Cabbage looks. Cabbage kind of deflates a little while, and he's just like, "Oh, I was hoping I would get a taste of what it tasted like. I wanted to taste a jackal. Aw." Now he's sad.
Okay,
Sad Cabbage is sad.
you've dealt with that nonsense now.
Whoa!
Isaac clears his throat and says, "Yes, well, this is not what it's like ordinarily."
But this is so much more fun!
Does Pixac still sound the same?
No, actually, it sounds a little different.
Am I still
And
able
that's-
to recognize his voice, though?
You're not able to recognize his
Still-
voice, but you recognize the way he talks and moves and the way he's in charge.
I
You also kind of realize Cabbage is still obedient to Tic-Tac, and so that kind of just, you know.
I fucking move up to him, and you can't see it under the probably heavily enchanted and heavily modified plate armor, but Annabelle, or Tycoon, is furious. And she says, "You... I had no idea what I was doing, and you just left me to teleport into a bar fight. What is wrong with you?"
Isaac,
You know full well this would happen, didn't you?
Isaac crosses
the one
his
didn't know
arms
anything.
and just
Ah, suckers!
crosses his
I
arms.
made it out best.
Let Tic-Tac talk, Throcknar.
Tic-Tac crosses his arms and then very pointedly gestures where Throcknar and Cabbage are basically frolicking about violence and says, "Did you really want me to leave them alone?"
You could have
I mean, that's a
informed us
good
about
point.
this. I say you could have informed us about this and gesture to the grenade crystals covering my entire get up.
Yes, perhaps you could inform us why my very advanced and very expensive power armor is now a suit of metal. that
Because
is
advanced special
significantly
shiny power things don't exist. Simple, you know?
Wow,
Well, I
Cabbage
tried to
has said
Cab-
something smart. Imagine that.
Do I try to hit Cabbage with onslaught?
Huh.
Wait, are you trying to hit
That is
Cabbage?
weird.
I'm trying to.
Very
I'm trying to activate my main offensive ability of my armor.
I'm going to say you haven't figured that out yet because I haven't figured out what your armor does yet.
Some of the runes sparkle a little bit and then fizz out.
Like I think Tycoon raises her hand and points it at Cabbage, and then nothing happens, and then she just like starts like
You turn on the
Trying-
flashlight.
just trying to like see if like touching any of the runes or saying anything like makes it does anything.
You will get inherent ability to use it later, but I haven't defined it. This was not planned. Okay?
This was not supposed to.
You were not supposed to have a fight. You were supposed to show up here.
We didn't have a fight.
You're
We
supposed to
ended
show
up
up
in the
here,
middle of a
talk
boss
to the
fight.
clear guy, and talk to another guy, and then be done.
Anyway, Tic-Tac is like, would you have believed me if I told you?
So
It would be
wait,
better than not knowing.
I take a moment to count everyone here. I'm like, no one's watching the slimes. I'm like,
But then,
I thought someone was staying. How do we get back?
You can actually assume that like Vivian is there or something. Okay.
someone
Yeah,
goes.
but
Someone's always back in
we
home
haven't
base.
introduced Vivian and the others to him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there's
so-
always someone at home base.
Just so
Exact-
random people coming in don't get confused.
So Zach actually quickly explains that there are in fact other people at home base. They're probably watching the slimes.
Or
All
not.
right.
No one's watching.
What do you define as people? Considering all of this, what do you define as people? I have seen some
Well, there's
not people
one
things.
human, there's one pony, and there's the other one.
The other one.
Pony?
The one that the other one. I don't know what the other one is.
Some sort of spirit of light.
Oh, an echo.
The great one?
Very
Fucking
Doesn't seem like it would be an avatar of
All
Caliber.
right, so at this
Does
point,
he have tentacles growing out of his face?
No. It's a very thin spirit of light, like he has no face, no. He just looks.
He doesn't
Zach is
smell like
clearly
anything.
not
It's very
skilled enough to
disturbing.
explain that he's a stick figure. Zach doesn't have that idea in his head, so. He's
Sound like
thin
any great one I've heard of.
Spirit of light.
all right. So at this point,
Lights? The mojo.
at this point,
Where is this man?
Hey! At this point, something happens. People.
Okay.
People,
Only Cabbage and Tic-Tac find this odd because the rest of you didn't go up to the upper room. But a couple of jackals are actually carrying a painting across the street, and it's a perfect, brilliant image of the fractal spirals you see out the window in your home base.
Cabbage has no idea what this is. Cabbage
can-
cannot see.
Oh, right.
Zach sees this. And,
Right.
has a moment of. We should probably check that out, but also has a moment of. I can't leave kids just wandering after
Well,
this
currently they're
terrible
passing
introduction.
right by you.
So, Zach holds up a finger to Tycoon and says, I realize that leaving you in charge again is probably not what you want. I need to do something right now.
Throcknar is. Thornton is just watching. He doesn't know what to do.
Sorry, what?
Thornton doesn't know what to
Did
do.
he?
So, anyway,
Thornton is confused.
So, Tic-Tac actually gives Tycoon some money.
Money!
Yes. In a bar, maybe you can get something to eat or something, I don't know.
well, I meant to
The
say
bar
you
is
guys are outside the bar
absolutely
now and it's
wrecked.
exploded. Remember?
Yeah, the
Alright,
bar.
It's kind
The
of
bar.
it's kind of demolished.
Okay,
Yeah.
The bar is
Okay.
gone.
I'm saying you're out on the street. The guys are passing right by. You actually don't have to move very far to talk to them.
Tic-Tac gives Tycoon some money and points them to the unexploded bar across the street.
I mean, apparently you want to get rid of them. I'm not sure why.
Never mind then. Okay, Tic-Tac wandered up to painting
Yeah.
prayers and says,
Passing right by.
"That is a fine piece of art you seem to be carrying."
Yes, the legendary minstrel Winstrel. I just came up with the name of the spot. I'm so sorry.
Minstrel.
Minstrel's work shows the beauty of the strange on full display.
Indeed.
What?
The strange.
What?
What? The strange.
My friends here have never heard the tale of the strange.
The jackals look at you like you're both insane. And they laugh. Ah, a bunch of crazy people. Oh, sure! And then one of them leans down, like he's talking to an 8-year-old. Well, the strange is the space beyond our world. So you can go to the edge right now and go look if you want. Right over the mountain. Go on.
Over there.
Cabbage runs.
Well, Cabbage has started running.
Cabbage
He's gonna forget where the mountain is by the time he gets out of the city.
Yeah,
I chase
he
after
is.
Cabbage.
Oh!
Hold on. I run after Cabbage.
Okay, who's telling Cabbage to hold on?
The scientist.
Cabbage does not listen to you.
Cabbage! 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 Hold on, Cabbage.
Oh, that's
Calm
Throcknar.
down, Cabbage.
That's Throcknar! Cabbage listens to Throcknar. Cabbage comes up to Throcknar like, what's up?
We have an adventure to wait for us, but we must prepare. We must guide our friend to this great adventure with us as well. Yes, come with us.
Ah.
Zigzag
okay,
gives
okay.
a long-suffering look to the jackals who are carrying the painting. See what I have to deal with, sort of look.
They nod in understanding.
They're just like, okay.
The taller one says, I have kids too, you know. It's a lot like this.
I am not a child.
I won't know.
You just act like one.
Anyway,
I don't act like a child.
Anyway, does your little entourage of crazy people have anything else for us? Because we gotta get this painting to the museum.
Oh, well. There is the museum, actually. Would love to look at it on full display.
You have instructions for the museum now. It's on the It's on the 22nd floor of the city.
Okay.
Nice. So the city's like
nice
a giant
meeting
ziggurat?
you.
It's
Good
like, yeah,
fortune.
but it's like cylindrical shapes.
Ah, cylinder ziggurat.
Yeah. Well, it's not pyramiding. It's actually just flat, circle on top of a circle the same size.
Oh, okay. So we're like underneath the circle at the moment?
Yep. There's a roof
Okay.
above all the
Okay,
buildings.
well, interesting.
Okay, so after thanking the jackals for their time, wishing them good fortune, Zach decides, yeah, okay, this group is going to go off to the mountain anyway. Let's just go as a
All
group.
right.
Let's go.
Okay, so since I don't have the full thing of the mountain, I'm going to suggest that everyone go back and rest from whatever damages they got from the, bar fight.
Yeah, let's go collect some. Let's go collect some gear first, because I don't have my pocket dimensions accessible at the moment, so I can't bring any slimes with me. Because I thought I brought slimes with me, but they're not here.
Oh, I will figure that out later. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, so we're gonna go back and another adventure or something. We'll do the mountain.
Yeah, the mountain is the next spot in Arden, or you could go to the new place, or you can do something else. There are other options.
All right.
The entire point here mainly was to get you introduced to Mr. Clear Homunculus and give you some way to figure out what the strange was without asking point blank.
Okay.
Well, so you guys have all actually been kind of beat up at the bar fight, so it seems like a good idea to head back home for now.
Let's go back and take a nap.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tycoon is.
Wait, we can go back?
Armor.
Yeah, you can go back.
Outside is tiring.
Tic-tac, take us back.
Anyway,
Come on,
Cabbage
Tic-tac.
is sad because, like, if you want him to
You
get
didn't
his
say we
health
could go
back,
back.
he needs to eat
Tic-tac,
something.
tic-tac.
Slimes.
Zach,
Tofu.
Zach,
Don't eat my slimes.
Oh,
How
Tofu.
dare you?
I'll eat your slimes. Nom, nom, nom.
No.
Zach very patiently waits for everyone else to go first, just to make sure none of these guys rampaging through the city.
All
How do
right.
we leave?
You focus on the dynamite. I'll let Zigzag explain.
I forgot the explanation. I'll just say Tic-Tac explains.
Okay. You can focus on the memory of the location. Specifically, home is no vibration at all.
Okay, so we want to go to the no vibration land. All right.
Yep, no vibration. It's in your memory.
All right.
As soon as Tycoon focuses on it, does she just vanish?
No, it takes 4 hours to complete a translation, but you enter a trance state.
Cabbage will join her in the trance.
And we just want to do that in the middle of the street.
Yep. Well, I guess you do. You go back to your
Fair.
room.
Tic-Tac takes you back to the room.
All right.
Also,
All right.
Tic-Tac actually takes a moment to go out and buy a couple ladders.
How are you gonna get that much money?
How much money?
We had
does a
100.
ladder?
Oh, you got 100. Okay, you guys can get a ladder.
Can we get a ladder that can go up and down, or up to the top floor of our?
They don't have very advanced ladders in this world.
Top floor is only 30 feet, so getting a ladder for that would be easy. But bottom floor.
All right, you guys
Yeah.
have now
Go ahead,
obtained
just stop.
enough ladders for jury rigging nonsense.
Whoa!
All right, so
Ron,
4 hours later, you translate back in.
Do we translate back in right where we were?
Yes. Well,
Unless
actually,
you
you also
roll bad.
actually no, not in the cage. You translate into where the primary group was, which was here.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, that's sure a sensation.
Anyway,
Freeze!
Zach quickly uses his magnetic powers to lock Throcknar in place.
Suck.
It says very clearly, if you do not hurt anyone else here, you can stay outside the cage.
I promise I will try to not hurt anyone here. But no insulting the gods. No.
Zach reluctantly lets Throcknar go.
You have
Thornton
my
quietly
thing.
wonders why anybody would worship vegetables.
Also,
To himself.
I take a leaf off of cabbage.
okay.
Isn't
And then I go over here.
I am
you
offended.
hurt me?
I am offended.
You hurt my friend's old cabbage again? Do you want another stabbing?
He's starting to grow
I
actual
am greatly
cabbages.
offended.
I am growing actual cabbages.
Cabbage stares at the cabbages that are beginning to grow and are just,
The
it's
cabbages
like,
just instantly start growing. So my construction
Cabbage-
flattens out the area, somehow places dirt there. And
Are
then
they his children? Are we eating his children?
Cabbage just leans down and looks at the little cabbages there and is just like, this is where I was existed. He lays in the grass and he lays in the dirt and becomes another cabbage.
This is a
Big one.
really large one.
Yeah, really
very
big one.
large cabbage.
He just sits there in the dirt and is just having a good time.
That's
All right. So everyone, you have been
Oh.
introduced. Allow me to
We're
give you
just taking-
access to the IC.
Thornton goes to sit with his back against the far wall to get to sleep.
There's a bed. You can steal Blue's bed if you want.
Who is blue?
Is there enough ladders to cover the hole in the middle, like the bottom hole?
Yeah.
Zach has
So
made
we've
a
got
hole to the
A little bit of a net.
story.
Okay, so for this small adventure, everyone just gets 2 experience. And I will note, something I forgot to say. People who are here, if you go to the top of Roll20 towards the right, there's a tab called the Journal. You should have access to your character sheet. I will not be running back and forth and editing everyone's character sheets. You'll be trusted to do that yourself.
To be clear,
There we go.
got 4 experience from the first session and 2 from this session, or do I not get the 2 from this session?
You get 2 from this session too.
Okay.
How
It
many
take-
XP does it take to level up?
4. Yeah. Oh, there's a note on that in the IC too. Anyway, it's
So
145.
2 XP.
I'm going to call it.
This was very.
It was
Really?
hectic.
Very chaotic.
I do limit.
So there was stuff.
Actual adventure groups to 6. It's a hard limit.
Hmm.
You had 7. You see why?
We
I
did
limit
not
6.
go on an actual adventure.
Yeah, that was introduction. So anyway,
I am sorry that I have painted my character as like very, very afraid and not talkative.
I'm going to stop the recording. Oh boy.